first thing is I'd love to thank the Blueberry Patch for allowing us to do this. I also like to thank Martha for her organizational skills and Kurt for all of the great work that he does behind the scenes. I'm gonna, and we're here through the ink tank at the Blueberry Patch. And one of our founders, the late great Peter Duffy, always had this in mind to read as the intro. So here it is. And it's from a little book, A Brief English Grammar, produced in 1910. It is sometimes said that grammar is a collection of rules for correct speaking and writing. But this is not strictly true. The rules of grammar are like the laws of any physical science, such as chemistry, physics, astronomy, and physical geography. These sciences are not a collection of rules telling the winds and tides, for instance, what they must do, or prescribing how a certain acid and a certain base shall unite. They only report and explain what happens. And so grammar does not say to us directly, you must speak thus and so, but only English people at the present time do speak thus and so, for the following reasons. Knowing this fact, we shall undoubtedly choose to speak so too in order to be easily and precisely understood by others, or to avoid the appearances of eccentricities and ignorance. But our grammar goes no further than to report and explain the usages of our language, leaving us to choose for ourselves whether we should follow them or not. So this is going to be a first in a two-part series of British Romantics. And I'm supposed to start with Leigh Hunt, who is actually really the movement organizer in the British school. And this is a period of time between 1760 and 1860. It's a 100-year period. And remember, before the British Romantics, the only thing that existed was independent writings. There were no schools of thought. It was just kind of a mismatch of ancient philosophers and leaders in tradition. So what I'd like to do is maybe have somebody come up and read a little bit from Leigh. Is that possible? And so Martha will come up and do this. I prefer long times.
Hi, everybody. I have what is one of the most popular, perhaps most published, well-read of Leigh Hunt's poems, and it's very short and sweet, and it's called Jenny Kissed Me. And it's a classic that, you know, you probably got in high school or junior high, but it's very cute. It says, Jenny kissed me when we met, jumping from the chair she sat in. Time, you thief, who love to get. Sweets into your list, put that in. Say I'm weary, say I'm sad. Say that health and wealth have missed me. Say I'm growing old, but add, Jenny kissed me. So it's like, you know, a little romance that somebody has carried through for their entire life, just a memory of an adolescent kiss. And okay, I do have one other, and I haven't practiced this, so and it's in very small print, so bear with me. It says, about Ben Adhem. Awoke one night from a deep dream of peace, and saw within the moonlight in his room making it rich and like a lily in bloom. An angel writing in book of gold, exceeding peace had made Ben Adham bold. And to the presence in the room he said, "What writest thou?" The vision raised its head, and with a look made of all sweet accord, answered, "The names of those who love the Lord." "And is mine one?" said Abu. "Nay, not so," replied the angel, about to speak more low, but cheerfully still, and said, "I pray thee then, write me as one that loved his fellow men." The angel wrote and vanished. The next night it came again, and with great awakening light, and showed the names whom love of God had blessed. And lo, Ben Adham's name led all the rest. That is what I have.
You dropped a little piece of paper or something.